This story is very interesting because this was when I really fucking lost it. Um, it was a weekday, and I was working at the theater, and I was doing something with concession. I was helping one of the girls I work with at concession, and I think I was restocking candy, something like that. And this lady comes by. I think she asked for a pretzel, and I think we just had run out of pretzels, or whatever. And the person I was working with says, "No, it's okay. We can get more pretzels." And then the lady flips out. She said something like, "I want to speak to the manager," or whatever. So then I chimed in. And I said, "Lady, relax. We're trying to help you," just like that, And that was the end of it. She was just a complete bitch. She wanted to speak to the manager because a pretzel, whatever. I mean, complete Firestarter here. So as the day goes on, it's hot as fuck. This was on your summertime. It's hot as fuck. And I think we had a party. It was very busy. And then I had to go into one of the theaters and clean, which I didn't even get to finish because it was so fucking messy from the fucking asshole little children to fucking parties. Pricks. So I was frustrated at that point. I was hot as fuck. I was burning up, literally sweating. I was just about to blow. And I come out of the theater, right? So at this point, I'm sitting at the door, waiting for, letting people in, ripping their tickets and such. And a lady comes out of one of the theaters all the way down. And she comes out, I think she said something about the air conditioning, like it was too hot or something like that. She asked me if the air conditioning was on. And then at that point I said, "No, I'll ask the manager." And I couldn't because I had no one backing me up that day. So I had to sit there and wait. So then I see her, right? I see her go by. And she said something like, "I've had nothing but problems since I've been here." And then that's when I just flipped out. That's when I just kind of went red. And I got up. And I said to her, "Lady, you've been nothing but a problem since you've been here. You assaulted my staff." And she looks at me, and we get into this heated exchange, or, or whatever, And then I think I looked back at her, and I said, "I should throw your ass out of here." I said that, And then she goes back to her theater or whatever. And then I'm basically looking at her, and I gave her the finger, and she don't think she saw me, whatever. And I gave her this look. And maybe I said something. She's like, "You don't want to start with me." And I looked at her like this. I could not calm myself down. They had to calm me down. I was so heated at that point. She was such a cunt, and the way she started out, no good, So I went home basically that day. My shift was over anyway. I mean, I was basically working past my shift because someone didn't show up yet at the time. So so that's what happened. That was probably the only time I really flipped out. But that lady, she was such a fucking cunt. And they calmed me down. They said, "You know what? Don't let her get inside your head. They're trying to start shit with you." So from that point on, I just kind of try to avoid confrontations and just move on. But there'll be other stories. But that's one, definitely for the books. But you don't assault my staff. You don't say somebody. I was sticking up for somebody that was working there at concession. That hopefully they would do the same thing for me. But, what she did was just no need for that.